Okay then, guys, we have a R&D thing. Yep, they're looking good on the rig and they're being fitted as we speak. Thank God for that. This upgrade that did fail earlier on this season hasn't failed now. So, yep, you just give us a boatload of graphs that I don't be able to understand. So weight reduction, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So the central under tray is okay. But as we're going on, guys, with the R&D thing, welcome to the F1 2017 career again. We're here for part 8 of the series. This is the European Grand Prix in Baku in Azerbaijan. So yeah, guys, if you missed the last race, down below in the description there is a link for the race in Canada. Please feel free to check that out, and I will see you. Let's have a look actually at the R&D tree. Is there anything? Yeah, we've got that on the car now, the chassis there, but I don't think we've got enough resource points to do that, so we might have to start saving up a bit. But what can we do with the powertrain? That's going to be 900. So yeah, we best start saving up our points, guys. So yeah, let's get on with. I'll quickly do practice, guys, and I will see you guys for qualifying. Guys, welcome to the track acclimatization. Welcome to the practice session for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I will be doing the track acclimatization, but I just need to tell you guys, I kind of screwed up a little. I've put all old parts on the car for practice because that's not a problem, but I've accidentally taken a 5th power unit, which is going to give us a grid penalty. I didn't think it'd give me a penalty because I didn't use all other 4, but never mind. I screwed up, guys. But we've got a fresher engine as well, which we'll probably use for a much later date here in this session. So I'm going to use these first 2 as a practice engines, and then and 3 race engines. So yeah, probably 2 Grand Prix with this Grand Prix with this power unit number 3, and then the next one for a fresh one for the next 2 Grand Prix and that. So yeah, so I will get the track acclimatization completed, guys, and I will see you for qualifying. Okay then, guys, qualifying time here in Azerbaijan for the Baku Grand Prix, and yeah, I don't really know how this session is going to go. I've put the new parts on the car, you know, it's not new parts, but as parts that we had on that was quicker than practice. We've got a 5-place grid drop. The team is expecting me to be 7th or higher or beat Max Verstappen. I don't think I'm really going to do any with a 5-place grid penalty, but we'll find out in a few moments' time after the end of qualifying. So let's get on with our first lap. Okay, guys, we are coming round to start our final lap in qualifying, and I did not take fuel out of the car, but we look at the time. We have just about to make it across the line for the final lap of the session. It's now or never to try and get into the position we need as we dive deep into turn 1. Outbraking himself slightly, and yeah, Azerbaijan is not one of my best circuits, so I'm actually kind of glad I'm taking a penalty for this circuit. Although we are 23 points behind Lewis Hamilton, who is currently on pole position, with 23 points behind him in the championship. We're second, of course. Oh, Valtteri Bottas, guys, has just gone quickest in qualifying ahead of his teammate Lewis Hamilton for the Baku Street Circuit race tomorrow. I couldn't get my words out there. He's sliding through there again like we did when we had that Red Bull behind us. We're losing time once again, but we did lose a lot of time through this sector anyway, so we should be able to gain some of that back than we did on the previous lap, so better through there than last time. We're only 3/10 up. Yeah, so we're being out-qualified by our teammate Sergio Perez, as we're just 9/10 off in P11. As long as we get 5 places ahead of Palmer, because we have got a grid penalty. Coming around the final few corners now, we're losing a bit of time. Oh no, we've gained a bit there, but we're losing a bit. DRS active. Here we go, we're going 4/10 up. I don't know where that's going to put us. We didn't have time to take fuel out of the car, as we've just gone P8, I think that was. Yeah, I know. Yep, P8, so we're 5 positions down on there. So where's that going to actually put us for the Grand Prix? With P8, does it tell me I've got a grid penalty? It doesn't. So we've been out-qualified by Max Verstappen and our teammate Sergio Perez. Not good at all, but anyway, guys, let's regroup and get on with the Grand Prix of Azerbaijan. Welcome, guys, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We're on the grid, and I'm missing a few things than I normally would, but you can see it is absolutely bouncing it down here in Baku. It is raining for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and you might sense a bit of joy in my voice because I love the wet. Maybe not here, and well, to be fair, it's wet all the way until near the end of the Grand Prix, but 13 laps, I'm going to put the fuel up to like 16, you know, yeah, 3 extra, so it's going to be a wet Grand Prix, guys. We can go straight to the flag. Let's see how we can do in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Let's get the formation lap underway. We are in P7, well, P18, should I say, for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and it is raining. Absolutely fantastic. It's probably the first wet race, I believe, of the F1 2017 career. Yeah, everything should be responding normally. So let's get on with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, guys. We start in P18. We need to be 7th or higher and beat Max Verstappen in today's Grand Prix. And it's raining here today, so let's find out how we're going to do. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Okay then, guys, we're almost ready and almost hit at the start of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and we are racing here in Baku. I'm not too sure, but we make an okay start then. Almost miss a gear. We've got a car coming up the inside. That's got to be Van Dorn as we late on the brakes into turn 1 as we come out into, well, 12th position there as Palmer and Ricciardo are having a fight. I'm going to stick my nose up the inside there for a top 10 position as there's a bit of contact. As Palmer's now fighting his teammate. Grosjean has lost out there on Carlos Sainz slightly. Okay, can we just get through these first few turns, you know, comfortably? Because it is wet and I am scared of running into another car as Carlos Sainz tries to cut across us slightly. But we're up into P number 8 to start the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. That's good. We're cleanly through the first couple turns. Now, what can we do with Felipe Massa's? We're a bit deep on the brakes there. That's not too good. Sliding out of that chicane. And at the end of the first sector, we are, well, in P8 still. So not that bad. But considering where we were qualified after the 10th place grid drop for a new power unit that I didn't have. Well, I shouldn't have done. Well, shouldn't have selected. But not to worry. Oh, we're sliding out of that turn, so we've almost completed the first lap of the Grand Prix. We've got a few cars ahead of us. We need to beat Max Verstappen and finish P7, so Bottas sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, which says to me he's leading the Grand Prix. So as we come off into turn number 1 now, we're going to make an almighty move on the inside of Massa as Perez is being passed by Verstappen. We made a bit of contact with Felipe there. But yeah, that's not to worry. We're up into P number 7 at the start of the Grand Prix at the end of the first lap. Oh, there's yellow flags up ahead, guys. I don't know what's happened. It's Kimi Raikkonen. There's a Kimi Raikkonen is out of the Grand Prix. Okay, that's I don't know what happened there. It must have been engine related, but if we can see an engine failure, you won't be able to really see it in the rain, will you? So that leaves Bottas, Hamilton and Vettel up front to fight each other as we are fighting our teammate as we just give him a little bit of a nudge. Don't worry, Sergio, I'm not going to throw it up the inside here. I'm a smart racer. Well, having said that, I've taken a power unit that I shouldn't have done, but just think where we would have been if I didn't take that power unit. Okay, so we're on the back of Sergio Perez. We're going to probably get him into this next turn, our plan. Let's see if we can get late enough on the brakes, but early enough where we don't hit the wall. Apparently we've hit each other. At least it took it till Baku for us to do that. Or Baku, if you will. It's up to everybody else as we deep into that turn as Max Verstappen is in P4. Our next target is our new rival. Might be offered a Red Bull contract if we beat this rivalry. Okay, so at the end of the second lap, Bottas, Hamilton and Vettel sets the fastest lap of the race. I imagine Verstappen might beat that now. No, he doesn't, do we? No, we don't neither, so let's see what we can do with Max Verstappen. Oh, and also, guys, as I'm trying to negotiate to try and catch Max Verstappen, thank you to F1 Games PlayStation for the tip on increasing my downforce for, you know, even in the dry, you'll lose a bit on the straights, and, well, he said, but you'll gain more in the corners, so, yeah, thank you, Dave, for that, and it's definitely helping me out now, considering the race has turned to a wet race, so, yeah, thank you, Dave, and, I hope you enjoy this video if you do watch it, and there's a link down below in the description for his channel as well, so please go check him out. He's a very good YouTuber, so yeah, go check out F1 Games PlayStation.
We have excess fuel weighing us down. Set the fuel mix to mode 3. Let's push.
Okay, indeed I will push then, so I'll put it up to rich mix. So if you think it's time to push, we're catching Max Verstappen slightly, and the front three seems to have broken up slightly. They was in a big group with each other. I think Hamilton got to the front of that pack, and he's starting to stretch his legs out a little. So the championship leader, of course, Lewis Hamilton is over myself, of course. 23 points the gap, the points difference is, as we are continuing to pull away from our teammate Sergio Perez as we go purple in the middle sector. As we slide in through there, I'm always a bit nervous coming through this section because you can easily smack the wall on the outside and lose your front wing or your wheel. So is anybody heading for the pit lane? No, nobody's heading for the pit lane for intermediate tyres, but the rain is easing up slightly. So at the end of lap 4, are we going to set the fastest lap of the race? No, we're not. But can we get up the inside of Verstappen down into turn number 1? Yes, we can, and we pass our rival, Max Verstappen, into turn 1. Now we're setting off after Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes. But I'm going to box this lap for intermediate tyres. I think I'm going to box this lap, guys. Yep, box this lap. You best take me this lap.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Yep, we're not going to win the Grand Prix, I don't think, but yeah, we're definitely not going to win. But we're going to be held in the pits, I believe, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to be. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do when we come out the pit. Come on, don't hold me. Come on. Let me. I'm going to be jumped by Max Verstappen as well. Come on, let me go.
You'll be racing on the exit.
Yeah, I know I'm going to be racing on the exit. I didn't have to be. You're going to really cost me some big time here. I'm probably not going to even get the podium here. As we come around out of the pit lane. I'm definitely going to see these tyres through to the end if I can. It's only lap 6 of 13. I'm running rich revs a little to try and catch... Oh no, I don't need to try and catch Verstappen, but... Yeah, this has not really worked out well for us having to wait, was it? But we're closer to... Well, Max is closer to Bottas than he was. These guys was held as well, so... I think this is effectively the race for the podium between us three. Oh, that was close to losing a bit of my front wing there, wasn't it? So, heavy on the brakes for this tight corner. You've got to be careful because that curb can spit you off into the wall. As now we're right on the back of Max Verstappen. Can we go for the move up the inside? Oh, we made contact with him. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Max. As now we pull a move on Maxi Boy Verstappen for P number 8. So... that isn't bad at all for us as we pass Max Verstappen, but he's going to have the slipstream on us. So, yeah, I expect Max to go past us quite comfortably here. I'm going to give him the outside lane, because if I give him the inside, that'll make it too easy for him. Come on, Max, if we work together... Sorry about the contact there, he just tried to go around the outside. If we work together, Max, we could actually beat Valtteri Bottas here. Hamilton is out in front. Oh, that was close through there, guys. We could have had a big accident through there as we're on the brakes early for this curb. Well, for this corner. I don't want to be going off into the barrier on the outside or going into the back of Bottas as we've got a green flag. There's a car behind us in strife. There's another car out of the Grand Prix. Oh, it's Verstappen. Max Verstappen is out of the Grand Prix. As Carlos Sainz just moves up to P5, P5 because we're in P4, sorry. As Hamilton sets the fastest lap of the race, Max Verstappen is out of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. As I've put the engine mix down slightly. What are we going to do at the end of this lap? Are we going to take fastest lap? No, we're not. 19 point. Yeah, we was held for a massive amount of time in the pit lane, wasn't we? But now we're on the back of Lewis Hamilton's teammate, Valtteri Bottas. Can we get past the Finn to take our second podium in a row? We've had two race wins this season, and our second came at where was it? In Canada last time out. So here we are. Can I make the move on Bottas here? I didn't want to do it too early, did I? But I've made it. We're ahead of the Finn, Valtteri Bottas. Now what can we do about Sebastian Vettel?
We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Gap to car in front is 17.5 seconds.
Hamilton again setting a fastest lap of the race as we're 17.5 seconds behind Sebastian Vettel. We did go purple in that middle sector, but I don't think it's enough to set the fastest lap of the race when we've only got a few laps left here today in Azerbaijan. As look at this, we're going to cross the line and it's not going to be enough for the fastest lap, but not to worry, and we're losing time to Sebastian Vettel. Lewis Hamilton has a problem, so I don't know what it is. It's 17.1 seconds between us and Vettel. I think Sebastian Vettel will pass Lewis for the Grand Prix, maybe on this or the next lap, but I don't think we're going to be able to catch Lewis. What's his engine at? Is it okay? Engine ICE 31%. That's not too bad. But it's going to be my qualifying engine, and we've got a fresh engine for the next race anyway, so 20.7 seconds, okay. I'm going to use this engine for qualifying for the next Grand Prix as well, so, and then probably a fresh engine for the race, or probably the same engine, I would say. Okay guys, the gap's gone up to, oh, Lewis Hamilton has been overtaken by Sebastian Vettel as we come into the final lap of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix as we smack the wall. I was hoping they would have a fight so we could get involved, but 17 seconds is too much. But it looks like Sebastian Vettel will go on to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, unless Lewis can actually fight back and throw it up the inside and, well, cause them both an accident, to be fair, so I can sneak through, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I will settle for third place. We're only losing a few points to Lewis Hamilton in that way. 20.1 seconds. I'm going to use Rich Mix to the end of the race. I know I don't have to, but if Lewis has got a serious problem, maybe we might be able to catch him, but I don't think we are, no. Too far back. Might as well just turn the engine down. I tell you what, that's exactly what I'll do then. Now for the weather to dry up, isn't it? We are definitely on for a very fantastic position here. After starting all the way in 18th after a stupid mistake by me to take another power unit when we didn't need to, but to be fair, yeah, I know faster engine modes are available, but we are going to finish in P3 in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel finishes the race, wins the Grand Prix, takes the fastest lap on the last lap of the race. Hamilton finishes second with a problem with his car, what could have been for Lewis. And we are coming across the line to finish in P3 after starting 18th after a grid penalty. Get in there. What a podium. That's going to be my favourite podium of the year. get in there. Absolutely fantastic that was. I cannot believe it. We're on the podium after, after a stupid mistake by me in before the race. Cost us a win, but not to worry at all. We still got on the podium. This engine now will be a qualifying engine, I believe, for now, and yeah. It's plain and simple, raw pace. No, Lewis did have a problem in that Grand Prix. Sainz with a fantastic 5th place. Let's have a look. Here comes your podium finishers. We're on the podium. Lewis Hamilton in 2nd. And Sebastian Vettel on the top step of the podium for Ferrari. Once again this season. As we're on the podium. Again, I don't know how many podiums that is. The champagne is flying here in Azerbaijan, as there we are on the podium again. Fantastic. If only we was in one of them top cars, a Mercedes or a Ferrari, we'd definitely be in there to win the championship. So yeah, so here are the drivers' tables. Sebastian Vettel finishes 5.0 seconds, should I say, ahead of Lewis Hamilton. We finish in P3. Felipe Massa finishes in P4. Did we get the driver of the day? I don't know. Perez finished in P10, and yeah, he got the last point. Valtteri Bottas, after 2 stops, finished in P14. Palmer finished in 15th, and Kimi Räikkönen and Max Verstappen out of the Grand Prix. So here are the Drivers' Championship standings. Of course, Sebastian Vettel will take over 2nd in the Drivers' Championship after that. So now it's 3 drivers on over 100 points. Lewis Hamilton's leads come down to 17 seconds. And we are, well, we're 26 points off the lead, but that's not a problem. We've only lost 3 points to Lewis today. So Perez moves down after even after scoring 1 point, he's 10 ahead of Massa. Verstappen moves behind his teammate. Well, actually, they're tied on points, to be fair, with Max not scoring. The 2 Haas cars in 12th and 14th, and still a few cars left to score, which is Sauber, of course. McLaren have a point. I don't think they got that today neither, and we are 59 points behind Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship. So, yeah, not to worry, guys. Let's check back at the main menu. Or at the driver hub, should I say. Okay then, so here we are. Clean lap, 100%. Fantastic. These are our resource points. And absolutely fantastic. 15 positions we gained in today's Grand Prix. And we get, yeah, because we're first driver, yep. So we get an extra 11, so that's 662. Our rivalry against Max Verstappen, we are absolutely winning that. And, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say apart from we are winning that comfortably. Head of Sergio Perez and 7th or higher. Look at that. Red Bull are definitely going to want to sign us at some point. We are impressing literally every team. We can career score, not too bothered about that. Car completion, first driver bonus. I don't know what that is, but okay. What's that? Unlock requirements. What is it for? Additional bonus. Oh, okay. Okay, that's okay then. Nothing to shout about for the next Grand Prix. Not to worry then. Let's have a look. The next few Grand Prix. So that's his 3rd time on the podium. Our next one is in Austria. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have liked it, let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys for the Austrian Grand Prix.